So here she is, folks, 2011 Coachmen Chaparral 275 RLS. Just a little bit of a view of this unit. Opened up the undernose storage area. As you can see, I retrofitted this one with slam latches. So inside's a good spot for your barbecue. And over here you got your dual 6-volt batteries. On this side here we've got the switch for a docking light and the landing gear up and down. Pull back a little bit here. We've got a sculpted nose, and I'll tell you, that really makes a big difference when you're going down the road for fuel mileage. It gives me about an extra mile and a half to 2 miles per gallon compared to a bumper pull. I was quite surprised at that, actually. Real good airflow. So on both sides, on either side, we've got propane cylinders. As you can see, I've got gauges, and those are mounted on both the propane tanks, so you can see how full they are. So that's kind of handy rather than just guessing. Just close that up. Over here we got the through storage. It goes all the way to the other side. We look up high, you can see the aluminum ribbing and framing. The sidewalls and the whole floor is all aluminum. Good solid built unit. Over here you can see just in the far corner there the piano hinge. That swings open towards me. In behind there is the hot water tank, and there are 3 valves in there for the bypass. That when you do winterizing, you have to close both the in and out water lines and then open the bypass valve. Same thing, you do it in reverse when you go to put fresh water back in and de-winterize. Lots of storage in here. You can put a ton of stuff in here. So we're just going to close these right now. Right here we've got what I call the water closet. A lot of times people would think that's a bathroom, but I call this a little closet. It's really handy. You've got your body waste and your liquid waste pulls right here. Up a little higher, just in behind this hose, you can see 2 switches. And as you can see on the panel there, city water hookup is they're both upright, and when you winterize, they're both upright. When you want to fill the tank to use onboard water, you basically switch that to that direction, and away you go. Turn your pump on, and you're good to go. That's tank fill. Sorry, tank fill. When you want to fill it, or when you want to use it, actually, you flip it the other way. My bad. This is the water intake for your tank. This is the black tank flush right here. Put a 90 on it just to make it easier to hook up your hose. This one here's got a water regulator on it. You can see that right up there, so that when you're filling, you don't over pressurize your onboard tank. So, and you can pull your hoses in down through this unit right here, so that they're not hanging out the side. Over here we got the hot water tank, basically all the gear. You got your pressure release valve right there, and that's your drain. Of course, I've got the caulk out right now because I drained the tank before I did winterizing. Direct fire ignition, direct start ignition system. Good to go. Onboard shower, and right above it you've got your shore power connection. Looking back on the trailer, this is the one of the slide outs that goes out. Down here we've got our dual axles. They're 225s on alloy rims. The bearings were packed last in spring of 2015, and this year like we use that, how many miles we got on that? Maybe 2,000 kilometers max since they've been packed. So I didn't do it this year because we only went out a couple of times. 90-mile trips to Banff, and that was it, 2 of those, and that was it for the year. Coming around the back side, so give you a little bit better view of the aluminum storage rack I mounted on the back here. Took off that 4x4 piece of tubing. Didn't like that at all. No, can't handle any weight, and you can't build anything off it. So fabricated this out of aluminum, solid, heavy duty 2x4 aluminum HSS. Got a big storage container here. It's where I keep all my water hoses, and actually when we go back down here, that 6-inch PVC pipe is where the drain tube for your body waste and gray waste comes out of. So that's where it's just unscrew this unit. Basically just and there's your hose sitting right in there. You just pull it out and away you go. Nice and handy. And that tube's got some drainage holes on the bottom so that when it's wet it'll drain out and dry out. Around the back we got our spare tire back here, and I've got a rack where I built so that I could haul firewood for when we go camping. And we've got a nice little step ladder for assisting in setting up tarps and stuff like that should we be in some inclement weather. Coming around this side we've got the other major slide right here. That's the one that holds the couch. Come along, and there's the awning, powered awning, so you don't have poles that are going to get in your way. You can walk freely underneath. I really like it. Set of 3 steps to get into the trailer. And there you can see 275 RLS. Here we've got the actual specs on the tires. Gross vehicle weight readings. And there you have the dry weight, which I will adjust because I've got it a little high in the ad. So it's actually 8097. Gross vehicle weight looks like about 1241 all told. First off, let's turn the powered awning on. Get that rolled out. That is a brand spanking new awning that I just had installed. So no knocking your head on poles and stuff. Awning pops out, perfect. So here we are coming in the main door. Here are those pop-up shelves I was talking about. They basically just pop out, slide back in like that. So real handy when you're working in the kitchen. We found that we needed some extra counter space, and that's what we did. There's your double sink. You got cupboards up above. Step back a little bit and get a little bit better view. Of course, your 3-burner stove. You've got cabinetry underneath and another pop-up shelf right there. Make sure you put it down before you close the slide. Over here you got your large pantry. It's really big. There's lots of room in this thing. You can see there's 3 big drawers to hold just about anything you need. All kinds of room. Plus we got lots of room up top here as well. Tons of room for storage. You'll never need to carry that much food unless you're running away from home. Alright, we're inside the trailer. You've got your thermostat system set up top. Water pump, a water heater for gas, and then water heater for electric. So, and you've got your 2 slide switches right there. And that's as you come up the stairs going to the bathroom. So we're going to go into the washroom. So right here you've got your vanity. Right across we got the new toilet that's been installed. And over here we have the shower. Glass doors, lockable. The skylight up top. All good to go. To the right side of the toilet, we've got a light switch here. Turns on the light. There's your medicine cabinet over there. And right here we have the, this is the slide switch for the wardrobe. So I'm going to pull it in right now. Well, actually I won't. I'll hold off. We'll go into the bedroom here. Right here we have the sliding door that closes and opens. Oh, nice. Got your wardrobe right here. And then into the bedroom here. Queen size bed. We'll come in a little bit here. Got lots of storage again in the bedroom. And there's the small TV inside here. So that's the stairway up to the bedroom. Of course, there's a main door, pantry, and now we get out into the open area. You can see you've got a ton of room in here, particularly with both slides out. It's just massive in here. Entertainment section right over there. The television pops up. See if I can do that. There's a switch right underneath here, and there she comes up. I'm not going to pull it up all the way. Just put her back in its spot. Suffice to say that it works fine. Lots of storage space down here. Down there for some DVDs and stuff. And off to the other side. That door is off. I've got it in my truck. I had to repair it because it got nicked with the slide coming back in. But probably just as good to leave it off. It really does serves no purpose. Up top, we have lots of storage up there as well. Plenty of room to put towels and extra blankets, all that kind of stuff. As well, underneath the dinette, a couple of compartments underneath where you can put garbage bags, you name it, whatever you want to store down there. So tons of room. Just a bit of an update here. The lower door on the back side of the trailer there has been repaired and reinstalled. Everything's good. As I mentioned in the ad, with the slides closed, pulled in, as you can see there's very little room in here, but one can still access the fridge and the freezer, which is excellent. If you're on the road and you want to make sandwiches, it's perfect. You got lots of room in the kitchen to do that, and so I find that one of the real nice features of this trailer. And that's it, folks. There it is. This has been my pull vehicle for the last 10 years. Pulled a number of trailers. GMC 2500 HD, diesel powered, short box truck. In the back, I have the Super Glide hitch from Pull-Right. This is a hitch that you simply don't need to mess with any kind of a pulling pins and then rolling the table back to where it will go when you want to make a wide turn and actually back her into somewhere without smashing the cab. So what happens is when you make a turn, this unit basically pivots, and as you can see, the kingpin moves backwards. And it does it the same way in both directions. So pretty handy little piece of equipment, well worth the dollars I spent on it.